there, guys. Today I want to talk about inflation. Today, a lot of people are in big debt, and people are getting in trouble from spending money, from owing the bank's money, from credit cards, from financing new cars and houses. Today, guys, the inflation, it's affecting a lot of people, and a lot of people are suffering because they owe a lot of money. And for young folks, they owe student loans, thousands and thousands of money. And of course, families getting, affected by it. And today, the world is just different because you never know what is going to happen of the year 2025 up to the year of 2030. The cost of living today is getting very expensive, and a lot of people are owing money from credit cards. And to begin with, they owe a lot of money already from credit cards from the past years, and owing money from banks, from financing house and brand new cars and trucks. And these are very expensive to finance, and the interests are going up and up and up, especially the credit cards. It's in the news, it's on TV in New York. When you use your credit card to buy merchandise, there's a charge of $2 and change. And if you use cash, there's less than $2 and change. So this is how the banks makes a lot of money. And from the people that they don't know that there's $2 and change already, and they'll be surprised when they see their bills at the end of the month, and there's a lot of charges when they buy each merchandise a charge of $2 and change. And if, let's say, you buy 10 pieces of merchandise, and that is more than $25 charges. And this is how banks will make a lot of money. And today's generation, you have to be really careful about spending your monies, because the world is very different. The generation is very expensive nowadays, and you guys know that. And people are buying this and buying that, and when people buy expensive, I hope they understand what I'm trying to say. And I hope they don't hate me from saying this, because I'm just being real, that when you buy expensive stereos, luxury high-end stereos, even vintage stereos, because some of them are expensive, and if you keep collecting those stereos, of course it will accumulate. And those money, if they borrow those money from buying those stereos from credit cards, and now you owe the banks a lot of money. And a lot of people, they don't really see that many years ago, because the money was good, the money flows was good. And back in 10-20 years, the money, the jobs, the opportunities are very good. And today, a lot of companies are laying off. They laid off a lot of people, employees, and they minimize the employees, and they budget the money. All those CEOs, of course, they're gonna tell the managers to get rid of some of the employees so we can save money. And if the company is not making good money, if the businesses are not making good money, of course they're gonna have to budget the money. They're gonna let go of some employees, and that is the most scary part, because today, guys, this inflation, this is not back in 19 you know, 99, which the money was flowing, the jobs was everywhere, and there is no inflation back then. There is maybe, but not as much like today, because everything, the price went up, from gas, you know, food, and other things. And that is the scary part, when, you know, people owed a lot of money already from many years ago, and until now they cannot pay it. And that is very scary. And definitely one day, when they cannot pay it anymore, they will file bankruptcy. Credit cards is bankruptable, you can file bankruptcy, but student loans you can't, so you're gonna have to pay that. So if you owe $200,000, $300,000, you're gonna have to pay that. Whatever the amount is, you have to pay that. You cannot file a bankruptcy for school loans. So, like I said, that is why I've never tried to buy or, you know, own very expensive stereos. I've never tried to buy a brand new car or trucks, because it's very expensive, and that's how people get into that. Even though they make hundred thousands of money a year, but if they have a lot of payments to pay, that's how they can get screwed big time. Once you sign the contract for 5 years for a brand new car, up to 7 years, then you are in debt already, and other bills that you have, it's gonna accumulate, and the charges and the interest is gonna go up, and people are, you know, having difficulty paying this debts they have. But like Dave Ramsey said, you know, start from small to the largest. Okay, so if you have a small credit card, pay it, zero it, and then you go to the next one, and then the next one, until you pay them all. You know, that's how you get away from, you know, the banks, because a lot of banks are getting money from the consumers, and, you know, they're getting that from the interest that they, you know, throw in the credit cards, and the consumers don't have power to pick whatever they want. You know, they just follow, you know, the consumer follow whatever the bank, you know, wants. And if they put a high interest rate there, they don't have a choice. So this is the scary part about, you know, the credit card debt and other debt. You know, a lot of people owes a lot of money from credit cards. Trillions of people owes a lot of money from the banks all around the states, and this is the very scary thing. And, you know, this video, guys, I don't want to do this, but I don't want to talk about this, but I just want to speak it. You know, I just want to talk about it, because hopefully people out there that are watching this video can open their eyes and start paying their debt, and zero balance their debt, so they can get out from that. And the stereos, guys, like I said, even you have high-end stereos, can't really help you if you have a lot of debt. Stereos is just an entertainment. Like I said, it's just a hobby. Okay, it's not a money flow. It's not, you know, a way to make money, unless you own a stereo store. But even though a lot of businesses are closing, so, you know, it's just a hobby, but you can make extra money, but you still have to work and make money. Work for the company and do that, like the extra money income, to buy and sell stereos like I did. And I never depend on the stereos, you know, selling stereos, making a lot of money, because it's not going to happen. So hope people out there can realize and open their eyes to start paying their debt, because it's very, very dangerous nowadays to owe a lot of money from banks, because the interest keeps going up, and if you cannot pay the full amount, the interest will add up, and 3 months, 6 months, a year, you will see the bills is going up. The bill is keep going up, and try to not to pay any more of minimum due, because if you pay only 35 minimum due, the next month there's this interest there that they add to your bill. That's how the banks works, that's how the system works, and that's how they make money. So you know, this video is not about just stereos. This is about the inflation, what's happening today, and you know, people are in big trouble about that. And I hope they understand this video. I hope they understand what I'm trying to say here, and other, you know, people that watching this video, you know, hope you don't see this as a bad thing and leave a bad comments in this video, because I'm trying to help to make people understand and open their eyes that today is the time to pay your debt and get out from debt. So guys, good luck, and I will see you again next time.